Hello, my friends, and welcome to the 20th class in our writing course, into which we are going to carry on talking about the four parts of a paragraph. And after we have covered the title, my friends, 2 classes ago, and we discussed the most important features and traits according to which we can write the optimal title for our paragraph. And after we have finished talking about the topic sentence, and we discussed also the main traits and features according to which we can get the best topic sentence for our paragraph. Today, my friends, in this class we are going to cover the last 2 parts of the paragraph, which are the body paragraph and the concluding sentence, and we are going to discuss the paragraph's outline as well. So, my friends, let's start with the third part of the paragraph, which is called the body paragraph. So what is the body paragraph? The body paragraph, my friends, is a group of 3 to 8 sentences within a paragraph. Again, my friends, why 3 to 8? Because generally, as you know, the main 3 parts which can make sentences in the paragraph are the topic sentence, the body paragraph, and the concluding sentence. We should count 1 sentence here and at least 1 sentence here, so that, my friends, according to the definition of a paragraph is a group of 5 to 10 sentences. At least, my friends, here I took 2 sentences, one for the topic, 1 for the concluding sentence. I here can take only 3 sentences minimum and 8 sentences maximum to make the paragraph 10 sentences. So the body paragraph is a group of 3 to 8 sentences within the paragraph that, number 1, come after the topic sentence, which is normal, as long as the topic sentence, according to its definition, is usually the first sentence in the paragraph. So the body paragraph sentences should come after it immediately. Number 2 are more specific and precise about the topic than the topic sentence. And this is also normal, my friends, as long as we had made some conditions to make a good topic sentence, and one of them was to make the topic sentence general, not specific. So the function of this body paragraph is to support, to explain, and to relate to the topic sentence, so that we develop the idea and we explain it very well. The fourth feature here, my friend, to be understood, is that we have 2 types of sentences in the body paragraph. The first type is called the major supporting sentences, and here we have this abbreviation for it, the capital M and double S. And we have the second type, my friend, which is called the minor supporting sentences, which is abbreviated with small m and double S. Now, my friends, let's study the differences between the major supporting sentences and the minor supporting sentences. Again, generally, my friends, the best way to understand the difference between them is to use this outline. As you remember, my friends, before we talked about smoking, and we said that we can take a smoking as an example. And here, my friends, I would like to link the idea of major supporting sentences, minor supporting sentences with the paragraph's outline here. So the major supporting sentences generally, my friends, come after the topic sentence in separated groups. As you see here, my friends, the major supporting sentence, number 1, comes immediately after the topic sentence, and it has its own group. Then after I finish it's a group, I come to the second major supporting sentence and I discuss it's a group, and then the third major supporting sentence and I discuss it's a group. Then after that I go to the concluding sentence. So the major supporting sentences, they come after the topic sentence in separated group, while the minor supporting sentences generally come together in a group that belong only to one major supporting sentence. Now, my friends, you can, for example, give a metaphor for this situation as this is the grandmother, which is the topic sentence. The daughter of this grandmother or the mother is the major supporting sentence, and the daughters of this mother are the minor supporting sentences. So we have major supporting sentence 1 and major supporting sentence 2 and major supporting sentence 3. All of those belong to one major supporting sentence. Again, my friends, we have minor supporting sentence 1 and minor supporting sentence 2 and minor supporting sentence 3. All of those sentences belong to major supporting sentence 1, and all of them discuss the same topic. Here we have health. Health is more specific than saying disadvantages of smoking. As you see here, the topic is a little bit general. Here we have smoking, and the disadvantages is the controlling idea. So both of them make the topic sentence, and the paragraph here is about the disadvantages of smoking. And to be more specific, as we say here, each one of them is a mother of minors and a daughter of the topic sentence. So it should be more specific than the topic sentence. So health is one of the advantages of smoking, and it's more specified than the controlling idea, which is disadvantages of smoking. Again, my friends, let's come here to the minor supporting sentences. The minor supporting sentences, or the daughters of this major supporting sentence, are more specific than their mother, which is the major, and then they explain it in more details. In here, my friends, as you see, each one, as we said, each one of major supporting sentences is a mother for the following minors, and it's the daughter of the topic sentence. This applies also for the finance. Again, my friends, here finance is a major supporting sentence number 2, and it belongs to the topic sentence, which is also made up of the topic and the controlling idea. The topic is very general and broad, which is smoking, as you see here, my friends, and the controlling idea is disadvantages. And as you see here, my friends, the topic sentence becomes the disadvantages of smoking. And this is a little bit specific, but still finance, when we talk about the disadvantages of smoking, especially when take it from this angle, we are more specific. And then those minors, 1, 2, 3, those minors, my friends, are the daughters of the major, which are minor supporting sentence 1 of major supporting sentence 2, and minor supporting sentence 2 of major supporting sentence 2, and minor supporting sentence 3 of major supporting sentence 2. All of them will discuss the disadvantages of smoking, which are related to finance. And here they shouldn't talk about health, and they shouldn't talk about environment. Those are the daughters of finance. Those are going to discuss the finance and explain it and support it and relate to it in the same manners, but with more details. The same thing applies to the third group, which is the environment, major supporting sentence 3. As you see here, we have minor supporting sentence 1 of major supporting sentence 3, and we have minor supporting sentence 2 of major supporting sentence 3, and we have minor supporting sentence 3 of major supporting sentence 3. All of them here, 1, 2, 3, are groups which belong to the same topic. As you see here, my friends, here more specific. This is more specific than this one, and major, I mean more specific than the topic sentence, and the minors are more specific than their majors. And here they should explain and support and specify the topic sentence for major supporting sentences. They should be more specific, while the minors should be more specific than their majors. And generally, my friends, we have 4 ways for the minors in order to support and explain and specify their majors. The first one is to use an explanation. For example, here I say health is smoking is dangerous for your health in many ways. Then I give an explanation. I say, as you all know, nicotine causes a lot of illnesses. Here an explanation. Or I give an example. I say, for example, lungs cancer is mainly caused by smoking. Or I can give a statistical fact, and I say, according to a novel study published in the American University in Cairo, for example, 90% of those who are suffering from lungs cancer are mainly smokers. So here, my friends, I give a statistical fact, or I can use a personal experience. I can say, I remember how my grandfather died out of smoking, and I can then explain this experience in more details. So, my friends, mainly the major supporting sentences are branches or daughters for the grandmother. This grandmother, which is the topic sentence, and though they are mothers of their minors, and the minors are the daughters of the majors, and they are more specific. So as long as we are moving from the topic sentence to the major supporting sentence to the minor supporting sentences, we are moving from the wide to the narrower to the narrower. I hope you understood this point, my friends, because we are going to write a paragraph in the next class about this topic. Now, my friends, after we finish talking about the body paragraph, allow me to give you a quick review about the concluding sentence. So what is a concluding sentence, my friend? The concluding sentence, my friends, is a sentence in the paragraph that generally comes at the end of the paragraph. We call it concluding sentence or the conclusion because it comes at the end. Number two, it doesn't include any new ideas. A lot of students made the same mistakes about this concluding sentence. For example, in the Arabic or the Turkish cultures, when you write a paragraph, the conclusion or the conclusive sentence, generally, my friends, should contain, for example, the most important idea of the paragraph, which is not allowed in the British or American, let's say in English culture. Generally, my friends, the main ideas and the minor ideas should be mentioned in the body paragraph. When we come to the conclusion or the conclusive or the concluding sentence, we don't mention any new ideas because our job here is to wrap up the paragraph or to finish it, not to open new topics or to start new points. The third here, my friend, the third point about the concluding sentence is that the concluding sentence doesn't start with finally. Again, my friends, finally is used with the last major supporting sentence. I said it once and I will say it for the 1,000,000 times. Don't use the word finally in the concluding sentence because finally refers to the last major point or the last major supporting sentence in the paragraph. And number four, the concluding sentence finishes the paragraph with one of the three ways. And here, my friends, we have three options to follow. The first one is to paraphrase the topic sentence. In here, my friends, we look at the topic sentence and we write the concluding sentence with the same idea but with different words. Number two, or B, summarizing the paragraph. Summarizing the paragraph means to put the major the main vocabulary of the major supporting sentences in one sentence, which is going to be the concluding sentence. In this way, we are going to summarize the whole paragraph and summarize the main ideas of the paragraph. The third one is to give opinion, and we, in this case, my friends, we discuss our opinion in one or two sentences to give a conclusion that comes according to what we believe. Now, my friends, allow me to talk about a paragraph's outline. A lot of my students refuse the idea of wasting their time, for example, 2 or 3 minutes writing an outline for a paragraph or an essay. But let me tell you the advantages of writing or using a paragraph's outline. Generally, my friends, when we start writing about a topic, sometimes while writing, we feel that we don't have enough ideas. So we will concentrate on one idea, for example, while writing, and we will take, let's say, 50% of this paragraph writing this about this idea. Then when we come to the second idea, we find that we don't have a lot of space to mention it or to explain it or to give it its right of explanation. And when we reach to the third point, my friends, we are going to notice that we have written extra sentences in the for the first idea, and we have written or we have mentioned the second main idea, which is the major, in a brief. And now we are going to try to make our writing short, and at the same time we should mention the third idea, which is going to be a little bit confusing and difficult. That's why, my friends, I always tell my students, if you want to get the full mark in writing, first of all, be organized. Use the paragraph's outline, divide your ideas into three parts. Three parts is enough. Sometimes you can use only one major supporting and major support in sentence 2. You can leave number 3. It's okay. You can increase the number of minors or decrease them. This is generally, my friends, your choice. But my advice for you, my friends, is to use 3 majors, and for each major one minor at least, or 2. If you write 3, this is going to be better, of course. And the last point, my friends, I would like to mention is that when you write an outline for your paragraph, you will notice that if you use only, for example, 1 or 2 words, every word can help you to write a full sentence. In here, my friends, I have a prepared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have prepared 13 sentences aside from the concluding sentence. 14 sentences only organizing this paragraph's outline. Because generally, my friends, a lot of my students told me, teacher, we don't have wide imagination. Teacher, we find problems in generating ideas. Teacher, sometimes. So while writing, my friends, for example, you remember only health and finance. And while writing the paragraph, you remember the third point. Generally, this happens with a lot of students, and they told me, teacher, while writing for example, brainstorming about filling out this outline, I only can remember 1 and 2. Then I turn to write my paragraph, then I remember the third point. Then I can add minors. And here, my friends, this point is very useful, and you can use it in your favor. The last point, my friends, I would like to say is that when you write an outline for your paragraph, it's not necessarily always to mention major 1 in the beginning and then major 2 or major 3. You can always delete the number here. And for example, you mention this first, this secondly, this thirdly. It depends on what you see more important or what you prefer. And as a piece of advice, my friends, I would like to tell you, start always with the point or the major supporting sentence or the idea of the major supporting sentence around which you have good vocabulary and you think that you can express better. And this applies also for the minor supporting sentences. It's not important that you mention this first or this first or this first. You have the choice as long as you mention them after their own major supporting sentence. And that's it for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this class and you learned something new with me. And finally, my friends, if you don't understand a point explained in this class, my friends, try to repeat this video and play some Kahoot games which are going to be related to the body paragraph or concluding sentences and even paragraphs outline. Again, my friends, the paragraphs outline is very important and helpful for you. So try to understand and to try to apply it. Thank you again, my friends, and goodbye.